Okay, so I have a question here which says complete the following table and answer the accompanying questions. Okay, so first we have to fill in this table here. We have to find our total costs, our net benefits, our marginal benefits, and our marginal net benefit. So this is how we're going to do it. So the first thing we need to find is our total costs. We already have been given our marginal costs. So we're going to use our marginal costs to get our total costs. So this is how we're going to get our total costs from the marginal costs. We're going to add 0 plus 10. That gives you 10 here. All right. Then you're going to say 10 plus 20. That will give you 30 here. Then you say 30 plus 30. That will give you 60. Then you're going to say 60 plus 40. That will give you 100. Then you're going to say 100 plus 50. That will give you 150. In 150 plus 60, you're going to get 210. 150 plus 60, 210. 210 plus 70, you get 280. In 280 plus 80, you get 360. Then 360 plus 90, you're going to get 450. Then 450 plus 100, you're going to get 550. Okay, that's how we get our total costs. Okay, and we can prove to see that these total costs are correct. All right, let me just illustrate. Because remember the marginal cost, how you get the marginal cost? Marginal cost is a change in total cost over change in output, which means you're going to say the new total cost T2 minus the old total cost T1 over Q2 new quantity over old quantity. Now here, our quantities are increasing by 1. Okay, so our denominator is always going to be 1. Okay, so basically we can just focus on the new total cost minus the old total cost. Okay, so here, the marginal cost, which is the additional cost which comes in when you produce an extra unit. So when you move from 0 units to 1 unit, all right, the total cost become 10. Okay, so this is the additional cost that this 1 unit has brought. Okay, so the marginal cost, you're just going to say 10 minus 0, that gives you 10 here. Okay, when you move from 1 unit to 2 units, the total cost increases from 10 to 30. So the additional cost this second worker has brought, you're going to say 30 minus 10, that gives you 20. When you move from 2 units to 3 units, the total cost goes from 30 to 60. So the additional cost, which is the marginal cost, you're going to say 60 minus 30, that gives you 30. So that's how you get your total costs. Okay. Next, we need to get our net benefit. Okay, net benefit NB is your total benefit, which is our B here, minus total cost. Okay, so we're just subtracting here. Okay, benefit minus total cost. So 0 minus 0, that will give 0. 90 minus 10, that will give us 8. 170 minus 30, that will give us 140. Okay, the net benefit, this is just the benefit you remain with after you take out all your costs. After your costs have been deducted, the benefit you remain with. Okay, this benefit can be revenue, okay, or any other things. Okay, so here 240 minus 60, we get 108. 300 minus 100, you get 200. 350 minus 50, you get 200. 390 minus 210, you get 108. 420 minus 280, we get 140. 440 minus 360, we get 8. 450 minus 450, you get 0. So as we see, the more after we reach 5 units, okay, our net benefit is maximized at 4 and 5 units, 200. But if we start adding in more units, the net benefit starts reducing. Okay, 450 minus 550, negative 100. Okay. Then we now have to get our marginal benefit. Okay, marginal benefit is equals to change in the total benefit over change in quantity. Okay, so as I said, the change in quantity is always going to be 1. Okay, so we really don't need to uh, subtract these values. All right, all that we need to do is this. Okay, when we start at 0 units, there is no marginal cost, there is no marginal benefit. When we move from 0 units to 1 unit, our benefit increases from 0 to 90. So our marginal benefit is going to be 90 minus 0 over 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 90 minus 0, that is 90. So our marginal benefit here is 90. The additional benefit this unit has brought. When we move from 1 unit to 2 units, okay, the benefit increases from 90 to 70. So the marginal benefit, you're going to say 170 minus 90, you get 8. So this second unit has brought an additional benefit of 8. Okay, this benefit can be extra revenue. Okay. When we move from 2 units to 3 units, the benefit increases from 170 to 240. So the extra benefit this third unit has brought, you're going to say 240 minus 170, 70. When we move from 3 units to 4 units, the benefit increases from 240 to 300. So marginal benefit, 300 minus 240, that is 60. Okay. When we move from 4 units to 5 units, benefit increases from 300 to 350. So marginal benefit, 300 minus 350, That will give us 50. Okay, so we can see our marginal benefit is reducing. The more units we're bringing in, our marginal benefit is dropping. From 5 units to 6 units, so you're going to say 390 minus 50, that will give us 40. From 6 units to 7 units, you're going to say 420 minus 390, 30. From 7 units to 8 units, you say 440 minus 420, that will give you 20. Then from 8 units to 9, you say 450 minus 440, you're going to get 10. And finally, from 9 units to 10 units, you're going to say 450 minus 450, going to get 0. Okay, those are the marginal benefits. Then the marginal net benefit is the marginal benefit minus the marginal cost. Okay, marginal benefit minus marginal cost. Okay, so you're going to say our marginal benefit 90 minus our marginal cost 10, that is 8. Okay, then we're going to say for our next unit, we're going to say 80 minus 20, that gives us 60. Then here 70 minus 30, that will give us 40. Okay, we're using this formula. Marginal benefit, net benefit is the marginal benefit minus the marginal cost. Okay. Oh, sorry. Mistake on my part. Marginal net benefit is the change in the net benefit over the change in quantity. That was my error there. Marginal net benefit is the change. So here, not this one here. Marginal net benefit equals change in net benefit over change in quantity. Okay, so we have our net benefits here. Okay, so here we're going to say 80 minus 0, that is going to give us 80 here. 80 minus 0, we get 8. Then we're going to say 140 minus 80, we're going to get 60. All right. Then here we're going to say 180 minus 140, we still get 40. So it seems both methods giving us the same answers. Okay. But we'll continue with this method here. We get 40 here. Then we're going to say 200 minus 80, that is 20. Okay. Then we're going to say 200 minus 200, that is 0. Then 180 minus 200, negative 20. Then 140 minus 80, negative 40. Okay, then 80 minus 140, negative 60. Then 0 minus 80, that is negative 8. Then negative 100 minus 0, get negative 100. Okay, so these are the marginal net. That's the marginal net benefit. Right. Yes. So in the question, it says, at what level of the control variable are net benefits maximized? Okay. So basically, we're going to say, where, where do we have our highest net benefit? Okay. The control variable here is the quantity. Okay. Quantity, it's what we increase or decrease. So they're asking us at what level of the quantity, which is our control variable, are net benefits maximized. So you see, where is the, we look at our net benefits here and we say, where is our net benefits maximized? Have you seen at Q4 net benefit 200, at Q5 200? Okay, so we're going to say at when quantity equals 5, net benefits are maximized. Okay, where Q equals 5, net benefits are maximized. Okay, because that's the highest net benefit. We have 200 here, so that's where it's maximized. Okay, what is the relation between marginal benefit and marginal cost at this level of control variable? So here at Q equals 5, notice the marginal cost equals the marginal benefit. Okay, and this is the point of profit maximization. Okay, remember where cost equals marginal revenue, point of profit maximization of the company, same thing here. Where marginal cost equals marginal benefit, this is the point of profit maximization. This is the output you should produce 5 units in order to maximize profits. Okay, and as you can see, this net benefit is more like profit because the benefit, if this was revenue and this is total cost, this is like profit, and we see that's the highest here.